everyone and welcome back. It's me, Jessie. So thank you for bearing with me. I have been so sick and I'm finally feeling better, which is just amazing. So I want to get back on track. Let's get back on track with these videos. So the plan obviously was to post 12 days of videos, mostly Christmas themed. That's not happening. But I do still want to post. So I thought for this video, I would go ahead and show you what it's like an evening in my life, I guess. So I worked all day today. It was a good day, had a lot of really good meetings, got quite a bit accomplished, which is nice. That doesn't always happen. So I just got back home. I actually had to run to the pharmacy as soon as I got back home because Maggie is showing some signs of maybe having a UTI or a bladder infection. So the vet sent medication to our local pharmacy for me to go pick up for her. Honestly, that is something that I never really thought a whole lot about before I moved here. But when there's no local vet and your pet needs medication, it just makes sense, I guess. They send the medication to the hospital here and they go pick it up. Anyway, so Maggie has to take her first dose of medication. So now that I'm home, the first thing we're gonna do is get all the animals fed. So Malcolm and Maggie eat the same food. Tifa is now on a separate food because we think she has some food allergies, so of course. And Ada, because she is, oh there she is, because she is nursing 3-week-old kittens, she is eating almost 4 times as much as what she normally would, but she is a hard-working mother, so we're okay with it. So I'm gonna get all these guys fed and then decide what we're having for supper. This stuff is disgusting, but it's an absolute must for senior dogs, especially dogs like golden retrievers that tend to have hip and joint problems. It's so gross, but it works so well. So the dogs are all fed, Ada's still eating, Maggie got her medication, so now it's time for us to have supper, and I'm not exactly sure. Because I was sick, now all I really want is like super junky food, which is probably not the best, but it's fine. So I think I'm gonna do chili cheese nachos, not chili cheese nachos, chili cheese fries. I think that's what we're gonna have. Or that's what I'm gonna have. Vince might have something different, but I want chili cheese fries. So Vince is having a flatbread pizza, and these are my chili cheese fries, and I swear they are gonna taste so much better than they look. So we're done eating, and I watched a pretty lame Christmas movie, but it's one of those like really cheesy, lame ones. It was pretty cute. Anyway, so did that, and now I need to go into my office, which is where the cat and the kittens are living, and we got a bunch of our Black Friday shopping yesterday, which is really exciting. But that means now I actually have some presents that I can wrap again. I only had a couple that I was able to wrap already, and now I have at least a few more that I can wrap. And I need to clean up the office a little bit for Miss Ada and the babies. And while we're in there, I will add in a quick clip of the babies and how they're doing. They are becoming so much more active. It's crazy. So we'll give a quick update. So come with me to wrap some presents and check out the babies. So I'm in my office. This is like the aftermath, and it goes to the floor. You can't see it all the way, but that is the aftermath of some of our Black Friday shopping. There is another train in like 2 days, and then there's another train early the following week. And then, yeah, early next week, ahead of Christmas, there's going to be another train. So hopefully everything that we ordered for Christmas will actually be here in time for Christmas this year, which would be crazy. But yeah, so I'm going to wrap what I have just because it's easier to do it like these little bits at a time. Vincent will have some wrapping to do separately. And yeah, so wrapping presents, dealing with the cardboard. That's the plan. So I wrapped the gifts that I had, dealt with the boxes, and now I just have to make a poster that I volunteered to put together. And I also have to type up a recipe that I promised I would. And, and I'm planning to enter a Christmas bake-off on Friday. So I need to pick a recipe for what I'm going to make for Christmas bake-off. So let's see. The kittens are sleeping, so I'm going to just kind of putter around, and I will check back in to give a quick update on the kittens before we wrap this video up. So the babies are awake now. They are just starting to figure everything out. There's Tifa. So Tifa often puts herself in the crate with the babies. They mostly ignore her, but sometimes they'll come and be curious. Ada generally does not care. So that's it for this kind of random video, I guess. I did just take an extra look at the kittens, and I have confirmed that the firstborn, which is the one with just the single little gray dot on her head, is a girl, and the other three are boys. gosh, they are just so cute. I can't wait to see how the rest of their personalities start to come out. And yeah, I'm still trying to decide on what I'm going to make for the bake-off, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I have a million recipes, so I'm sure I will figure out which one to use. That's it. That is, I guess, an average evening. Maybe not an average evening, but an evening with me after work. And now I'm going to quickly edit this video, get it posted, and then go to bed. And we will see you in the next one. Bye.